question.
Hey, it's me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel if you've already been watching. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Natalia.
I'm Jonas.
This is my husband Jonas. I finally convinced him to do a video with me, so we thought about doing like a little bit of a funny or style video. Because this year, oh, you're gonna sit now? Because this year we've been dating for 10 years and we've been married for 4, and our anniversary was last week. We were gonna try to do this video for our actual anniversary date.
But we forgot.
No, we didn't forget. We were busy, okay?
I forgot about the video.
He always forgets everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things, ladies, if you plan to marry your partner, that's one of the things that you'll have to realize about men, is that most of the time they forget a lot of things. Or at least that's what
That's what happened.
That's not just with Jonas, also one of our friends who is married. 2 of our friends who are married, they have the same problem with their husbands. So, are you ready?
Maybe.
Do you want to introduce yourself first?
Well, my name's Jonas. I'm Natalia's husband. And, well, from time to time I show up over here.
Usually to roast me.
Yes.
When I say good morning, and he
And
knows.
It's not good morning.
He just likes to come in and bother me about that. That is what it is. You're annoying.
I love you too.
We're both 26.
Actually,
Okay,
I'm 25.
I'm 26. He's 25 because we're 3 months difference, which is not a lot. But he likes to remind me that I'm older than him. All right, so let's go to question 1. These are questions that I randomly found on the internet, and we're just gonna do it for fun, just because I wanted to do a hubby Q&A.
Okay.
Okay.
First question.
Are you ready?
No.
Where did we meet?
Depends.
Okay, depends on what.
When you met me or when we met each other?
Oh, so, okay. I remember you.
So the first time she saw me, I was sleeping. The hair salon?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
our mothers, we were 12 at that time. We were 12. Our mothers went to the same hair salon, usually on a Saturday, because it's very common in Brazil. We're also both Brazilians. It's very common in Brazil, like, for, like, women to pretty much, like, turn the hair salon into a hangout spot.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
The whole day.
Yes.
I had to go, like, once a month to cut my hair. So to go there, I had to go with my mom. So basically do my hair in an hour or less and be stuck over there the rest of the day. Or until my father would go and pick me up. But like sometimes it would take some time for me. I would get stuck over there sometimes for a period of time. And then at this time when she met me first, I went to the back room and I was taking a nap.
There was like the front room, and there was also like the makeup room, which had like a place that you could lay down to get your makeup done.
Yeah.
And because the owner was also both of our mother's friends.
So I was like, well, are you guys gonna use the back room? And they're like, no. Like, well, do you mind if I take a nap? They're like, no, go for it. So
now
she saw me, but I didn't see her.
So I went to the bathroom. And to go to the bathroom, he left the door open of the room that he was in. I saw somebody laying in there, and I kind of peeked in, and I saw him. And I went to the bathroom, went back to my mom, and I was like, hey, Mom, like, there's a boy sleeping in the back room over there. And then his mom was like, oh, that's my son. You're going to meet him later. So do you remember when you met me? No, he doesn't. I remember.
What did they say?
You just said hi, and then we sat like in the corner and started playing on our phones.
High chances.
Like, I think the first time, like, because then we would talk from time to time. Like, we kind of sort of became friends because our mothers were doing things together. And then but it was mostly just us teenagers sitting on our phones being
we're just bored in the corner, and you're like,
Exactly.
okay, I want to go home, and we had to wait for our moms to get ready so we
because
could
I
go
was
home.
also bored. But then there was a barbecue at my house, and I think that's when you remember
That's
me.
when I remember you first.
Yeah, there was another
That was
barbecue.
like how long after that? 2 years?
No, it wasn't 2 years yet.
Year?
Yeah, about a year.
So I remember her like a year later after that.
Which is good because I was in the depths of my emo phase on that first year, so I think he kind of blocked it out because it was kind of weird.
Scary.
And he was a very preppy boy, okay? While I was the emo girl, he was very preppy, very you know. Just had to roast you too,
I don't
okay?
remember that.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I know.
usual.
Okay, so from what you remember of the first time that we met, question number 2, what was your first impression of me?
She's okay.
No! Well, that's what you
Come
get
on,
for
you're-
being friends with somebody first, okay? That's what you get.
You're
Because we
dating-
were friends for 4 years before we started dating. We started dating when we were 16.
Yeah, but you're dating already. No, you're not dating.
No, I
with that
wasn't.
right?
My first boyfriend was when I was 15.
Yeah.
And you were also dating another girl at that time. We went on double dates together, okay? We went on double
Not
dates.
together. With
Not
someone
together. With our respective partners. But us.
else. We did it twice.
Yeah, we did. Not gonna talk about it.
Right? Details.
You were doing that.
Blur that.
I was a very good girl.
Oh, we did. I was party.
Oh yeah, no, we don't talk about that.
Cut.
Okay, this one is easy. How long have we been together?
10 years.
Started dating at 16. What was our first road trip?
Bonnie, I think.
No. Cause we went with the bus to Balneario. I think our first road trip was when you came here. Florida.
Does the church thing that your mom likes to go count as a road trip?
Maybe?
So, question for you guys: what does it count as a road trip? How many
We're
hours?
Brazilians,
How
okay.
many hours driving? Let's put it in hours. You know.
Yeah, okay.
How many hours driving?
To be counted as a road trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it depends on the amount of hours. My first one was here from Florida back to Mass.
Yeah, for the first time, we were already dating for 2 years when I was like, hey, want to come visit my dad because my dad lived in the U.S., so he had never met my dad. And I was like, hey, do you want to go visit my dad in the U.S.? And he
I was
said
like,
yes.
Sure, why not?
And he traveled to a whole different
Yeah.
country for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Summertime in Brazil.
Hmm?
Summer vacation for school.
Oh, okay. But we had just graduated when. Yes, we had. You came to the U.S. when I was 18. You turned 18 in the U.S.
But that was when I moved in.
No, you moved in.
The second one.
What? No, Jonas. We graduated. You came to the U.S. That was our vacation, our end of our end of school vacation, and then I got into college in July
Yeah.
in 2016, and then you moved in December.
Exactly. My bad, guys. We have finished high school already. You know, details.
Yeah, that's what I have to deal with. His memory. What was the first thing you noticed about me? If you say that I was weird, I'm gonna punch you.
No, you're cute.
Aw.
She's cute.
Oh.
Let's see, you know.
What was the first? Okay,
Not
now.
sure if she's dating or not, but she's cute.
What was the? Okay, now going off script a little bit. What was the first thing that made you look at me and be like, "Hey, I could date her"?
Well,
It had already been 4 years, so there had to have been something.
you know, we always had a very nice talks about some random topics. You know,
We partied together a lot.
we always were able to to talk and joke around. So we were always funny. So you know what? If I ever decide to date someone, it has to be someone that I can joke around. You know. Well, guess what? 10 years.
In the beginning, we said that we weren't going to date officially. We were just
Yep.
going to hang out.
Hanging out for 10
We're
years.
still hanging out.
Yep.
I'm not dating you. Never. What pisses what pisses each other off? What do I do that pisses you off, and what do you do?
You
Wait.
start-
What do I do to piss you off?
What do I do that pisses you off?
Yes. Ooh. Can you go first?
But I think that is the question, right?
Yeah. It's what pisses him off, but I want both of us to answer that. So, what pisses you off? Me bothering you when you want us to be quiet.
Yeah.
When, like, I know you want to be quiet and I'm just like, yeah.
To make energy, or you also know that as a zoomy time.
He usually says that I get the zoomies right before bed.
Every day.
Okay, what do you do that pisses me off?
Wake up very early with lots of energy and like, hello.
Okay,
good morning.
we are the opposite
There's
sometimes.
the sun out there. There's light out there. So we
are
get
the
up.
opposite sometimes, okay? Because there are times that he, like, most of the time, he wakes up full of energy in the morning. Like, woo! He's not an early bird, but he's a morning person. He's like, energy, go and do stuff. Oh my god, you're really tired. And I am a night owl. And I hate waking up, like, being woken up. Like, and sometimes he starts singing songs in the morning. And he's like, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, she's not a big fan, but I do it on purpose.
No, I know you do it on purpose. Okay, what is our favorite thing about each other?
I don't know.
My favorite thing about you is your kindness, your patience, especially with me, because you do need a lot of patience. You know, I have ADHD, but I think, like, your kindness, not just towards me, but towards everybody. That was a sweet moment, and you're like, okay. Aren't you gonna answer?
What was the question again?
This video is gonna be so horrible to edit. What is the favorite thing about each other?
Favorite thing about you? Well,
If you say kindness, that doesn't count
that's
because
belly
I'm
rubs. Come on, it is some scratches, you know, my head scratches, you know, I remember the belly rubs.
So my favorite thing about him is something that he does, and his favorite thing about me is something that I do. Give him belly scratches and head scratches. Yeah, he's gonna fall asleep if I keep doing this. What am I good at and what am I not good at? What you're good at. I'm gonna go first, okay? What you're good at. I was gonna say something.
Oh.
What?
Keep going.
No, I was just going to say what you're good at breaking things. You don't know how strong you are.
Details.
And what you're not good at. What are you not good
We're gonna
at?
ask
Remembering things. Remembering things. Memory. That's what you're not good at. Okay, what am I good at?
You're good at remembering things. You have a very good memory, you know, for important stuff, for random stuff. And you have a superpower. The ADHD, when it's working, girl, amazing. You can learn something different, a new skill in 24 hours. You're a pro in something. But when the shit is not working, damn boy,
So.
you cannot even walk properly.
Ouch.
What?
Okay. Yeah, that's valid. When my ADHD is bad, I trip over my own feet. So we don't talk about it. Do I have any weird obsessions, and do you have any weird obsessions? Oh, you're gonna name a few of mine.
We have, well, let's say books for now.
That's not a weird obsession.
Murder mystery.
Kind of weird. No, it's very common.
Excuse me?
Oh, come on. There's a lot of women that like to watch
For me,
books.
that's weird. You did the question to me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
your
sorry.
turn.
You have any weird obsessions? Sometimes with, like, a particular YouTuber. Sometimes, like, you were
Or
like
creator.
yeah, a particular creator. Either it's a Twitch streamer or something. You are like, for weeks, you're like always watching that same person. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of weird for me.
And then when I change my mind, I find someone else new. I just forget about that person.
Yeah. And then I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, what happened to that person? He's like, I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while. I think that's weird. Nicknames for each other.
Well, call Little Duck. You know, because she's cute. But also, when she runs, it kind of looks like a duck running.
He said I look like a duck running. Well, that's the only one you're gonna say?
No, just one.
Just one?
Choose wisely.
Oh, I'm gonna have to name the top
No,
3.
just
I
one.
cannot accept just one, okay? Alpaca?
Why?
Because he looks like an alpaca. I'll put the photo over here. He looks like an alpaca, okay? He's my little alpaca. And that's a cute nickname, because I do love alpacas. What? You're cute. Can I say the other one?
Okay.
Bunny.
Bye-bye.
Bunny bear.
It's hard, guys.
And there's a lot of other ones, because I managed to find him a bunch of weird nicknames, so. What drink do I order when we go out to eat?
Rum and Coke. Captain Morgan Coke.
The weirdest beer, the beer that has the weirdest name on tap, he will get that one.
You know, if not, I just
An
go
IPA,
with a regular IPA.
Usually you
House
go for IPA.
Yeah.
What size of shoes do I wear? You wear a size 11.
6?
Yeah.
Depends. 6.5.
You got it. What is one talent I have?
I think multitasking. You're able to do a bunch of stuff all together. You know, you're able to focus on different stuff and doing it all together at the same time. It may be hard to finish, but you're able to do it.
None of them are gonna come out right, but they're still
No,
gonna...
they don't. They do come right.
Really?
They take some time, but they do.
Okay. I'm happy about it. For me, one talent that you have is math. I hate math. I don't understand it. I understand the basics, okay? But anything other than that, it was like back in school, we went to different high schools, and in the end, he would go over to my house and he would be like explaining stuff to me that I would be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I got a passing.
What was it?
What?
Those that I had no idea what was it at first.
Yeah, like he would look, because like sometimes we wouldn't be studying the exact same things, even though we were on the same grade, but sometimes we would be studying different topics. And like it could be a topic that he was only gonna see like on like next, like he hadn't seen it yet. He would just get my books and he would be like looking at it. He would like read about it a little bit. He would be like, oh, like this, I like this, like this, and I would be like, I hate this. Physics, also you're good. So that's a talent for me. Okay, I don't know. What is my favorite type of music?
Rock.
Yours is all, I would say, more pop rock, but
Yeah.
also.
Depends.
You love Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Fall Out Like. Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, pop rock.
Yeah. Who's my best friend?
Moi.
Can I consider myself yours?
Yes.
Do I play any sports? He used to play handball, which is it called handball in America too? It's not very common here. I don't see a lot of people playing.
Yeah, it's an English name.
Yeah, so handball, like football, but with your hands.
Very common
soccer!
in Europe.
It's like soccer, but with your hands.
It's very common in Europe.
In Europe and in Brazil too.
But no, not much.
Really? It's because most of my friends played handball. I used to see him. I used to go.
The city. We have like a lot of it because of the city.
Yeah, because when we were back in school, there was like tournaments between like different schools, and even before we were dating, sometimes I would go to the games because my friends were playing, and he was playing also over there, and I'd be like, hey, you know, what can I spend my hours doing? Many hours doing.
Nothing. Overthinking.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
calling out my anxiety in the end of the video. Yeah, so after that last roast, I'm tired of this. We're gonna go make dinner.
Yes, I'm starving.
Before we started filming, you said that you weren't even that hungry.
Now I am.
I love him. He's a bastard, but I love him. And God, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys.
Subscribe. Comment
And
on something.
if you
Share.
wanna, if you wanna,
Not if you want, just do it.
no, if you want to see Jonas more in the channel, if you want to hear the story of how we started dating, would you be willing to come to the channel and
Yes.
say that story? That's a very big story. If you would like to know about that, if you'd like to see Jonas doing random stuff, I'm trying to convince him for us to do a challenge. What?
What do you mean random stuff?
Oh, like more fashion related content, like you going inside of my closet and choosing my clothes. Like, if you guys want, like, if you guys comment enough, share the video, like the video, and say, hey, I want more Jonas on the channel.
We can do it.
We can totally do it. And yeah, because one of the videos that I'm thinking is maybe him choosing my outfit, him having full reign of my closet. Oh, that's scary. And the other thing that you guys help me out? He has these beautiful lashes that he doesn't let me apply. He has never let me apply mascara to them. So could you please comment down below saying, hey, I want Natalia to do the Jonas makeup challenge. so I can have an excuse to do that on him. He totally wants to do it. Alright, so I think that's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye.
We love you guys so much. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.